Hello students, now we are going to do the booklet worksheets. So open your booklet please on page number 40. In this page you don't have exercises, but you have to know the use of each word of the WH questions. So please memorize them and know how to use them. Now open your booklet on page number 41. At the top we have the rules of using WH questions. Let's read them together. If there is one of the following helping verbs in the sentence, use this rule. The helping verbs are is, are, am, was, were, can, and will. The rule is you have to put the WH word, then the helping verb, the subject, and the verb, and the rest of the sentence, and at the end you have to put the question mark. Here we have an example. They are playing in the garden. You have to ask about the garden. So if you want to ask about the place, you have to start with where, add the helping verb which is are, then the subject, and at the end the verb, and end the question with question mark. B. If there isn't one of the previous helping verbs in the sentence, you have to add do or does or did. Okay? Then the subject, then the base form of the verb. Ali plays football in the yard daily. Ali plays football in the yard. So you have to ask about the place. To ask about the place, you have to start your question with where, then does. Why did we add does? Because the verb is in present tense. So, Ali, where does Ali play football daily? After does, you have to add the subject, then the verb, then the rest of the sentence, and end the question with a question mark. Exercise number 1. Rearrange the following words to form meaningful questions. Number 1. Doing, they, what, where. As you know, you have to start your question with the WH word. So you have to start with what, then you have to look for the helping verb. Here we have where, add where, then look for the subject which is they, and at the end you have to add the verb doing, don't forget the question mark which is very important. Here's the question, what were they doing? Number 2, do, live, were you. As you know, you have to start with where. Excellent. Then what should you add? Look for the helping verb which is do, then where's the subject? Excellent. You, and you have to add the verb live, then end your question with a question mark. Number 3, you do when every day sleep. What should you start with? Excellent. With when, then look for the helping verb which is do, you, sleep, the verb, and the rest of the sentence every day. And don't forget to add the question mark. So easy, right? Now open your booklet on page number 42. Question number 2. Choose the correct answer for each question. Number 1. Did you go yesterday? I went to the park. So the question is about the place. So what should you use? You can do it by yourself, right? You have to write where. Excellent. Circle where, please, and write it here. Is your English teacher's name? Her name is Mrs. Smith. So we are asking about a name, and the name is a thing. So you have to write what. Excellent. Number 3. Did you go to the zoo? The answer is last week. Because the answer is a time, so we are asking about the time. So you have to write when. And here is the answer. Do you go to the school? I go to school to learn. So to means because. So you have to write why do you go to school? Why do you go to school? The last question. Form questions for the following answers. Amal went to the shop yesterday. Went to the shop, and the shop is a place. So you have to start your question with where, okay? And if you look here, the verb is in the past tense. So you have to write where did. Where is the subject? Where is the subject? The subject is Amal. So where did Amal? And what is the verb? Excellent. The verb is go, the base form of went. So your question is where did Amal go? And don't forget the question mark. Here it is. Question number 2. The answer is Maha sleeps at 9 o'clock every day. Maha sleeps at 9 o'clock every day. Look here, we have to ask about the time. So you have to start with when. Excellent. And do we have a helping verb here? We don't have. We have sleeps, and the verb is in the present tense, and we have the subject Maha. So we have to use does. So start your question with when does. And what is the subject? Excellent. Maha. And the base form of sleeps is sleep every day. And don't forget to add the question mark. Here is the question. By that, we finished doing the exercises in our booklet. Thank you very much. Write your answers and share me your work, please. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.